Prince Philip's vintage photo like Prince Harry's twins when they were young. A rare image of an 80-year-old Prince Philip shows once again that Queen Elizabeth's late husband and her grandson Prince Harry looked just alike when they were young. Talk about a regal resemblance. A newly revealed image of Prince Philip as an 80-year-old boy once again shows that he and Prince Harry were cut from the same cloth. The image is on display at the royals' official Edinburgh residence, Holyrood House, as part of Prince Philip, a celebration, which kicked off at Windsor Castle last month. According to a statement, this special display commemorates the remarkable life and legacy of His Royal Highness the Prince Philip, Duke of Edinburgh, Britain's longest-serving royal consort. Prince Philip is remembered for his distinguished naval and his wartime service and his marriage to Her Majesty the Queen. A celebration opened in Scotland as Queen Elizabeth headed to Balmoral Castle, also in Scotland, for her first summer holiday without her husband of 73 years since the Duke of Edinburgh died in April at age 99. Fittingly, the exhibition features many items from the Princess Elizabeth and Philip's 1947 wedding, including their invitation and the menu from their celebratory breakfast with nods to the newlyweds in several courses. But this isn't the first time royals watchers were agog at the uncanny resemblance between Harry and Philip. Getty Images royal photographer Chris Jackson shared a vintage photo he had come across of Prince Philip on the cover of Paris Match in 1957. At the time of the photo, Philip was around 36 years old, the age Harry is now. And the striking image clearly shows where the Duke of Sussex got his pale blue eyes, red beard and mischievous smile. The new exhibition also has artifacts from Philip's time in the Royal Navy from 1939 onward into World War I. Military service is yet another thing he had in common with Harry, who served in the army for 10 years and was deployed twice to Afghanistan. Prince Harry only has one memoir in the works, a spokesperson confirmed, and it's set to come out in 2022. Earlier this week, Prince Harry made headlines with an announcement that he is writing a literary memoir. Described as intimate and heartfelt by publisher Penguin Random House, the book will span Harry's entire life thus far, covering his childhood, his time in the military, and his experiences as a husband and father. "I'm writing this not as the prince I was born but as the man I have become," Prince Harry said in a statement, which accompanied the announcement. "I've worn many hats over the years, both literally and figuratively. And my hope is that in telling my story the highs and lows, the mistakes, the lessons learned I can help show that no matter where we come from, we have more in common than we think. I'm deeply grateful for the opportunity to share what I've learned over the course of my life so far, and excited for people to read a first-hand account of my life that's accurate and wholly truthful." Published a report claiming that Prince Harry's publishing deal is actually for 4 books, including an additional book not to be published until after the Queen's death. A spokesperson for the Sussexes denies the story, saying that contrary to false media reports, Prince Harry only has one memoir in the works. As previously announced, that book is scheduled to be published in late 2022. Additional details about the book have yet to be made public. Prince Harry is a duke, veteran, activist, media executive, and, now, author. The Duke of Sussex is writing a literary memoir, slated to be released by Penguin Random House in late 2022. The memoir is set to be the definitive account of the experiences, adventures, losses, and life lessons that have helped shape him, per the publishing house. The book is set for a tentative global release late next year, and will be published in print, digital, and audio forms. Prince Harry announced that he is donating the memoir's proceeds to charity. "I'm writing this not as the prince I was born but as the man I have become. I've worn many hats over the years, both literally and figuratively, and my hope is that in telling my story the highs and lows, the mistakes, the lessons learned I can help show that no matter where we come from, we have more in common than we think," the Duke of Sussex said in a statement. "I'm deeply grateful for the opportunity to share what I've learned over the course of my life so far and excited for people to read a first-hand account of my life that's accurate and wholly truthful." Penguin Random House noted that the memoir will span the full scope of Prince Harry's life thus far, from his childhood as a young prince to his decision to leave the royal family with his wife, Meghan, Duchess of Sussex. The book will also give readers an inside look at Prince Harry's time in the British military, covering his lifetime in the public eye from childhood to the present day, including his dedication to service, the military duty that twice took him to the front lines of Afghanistan, and the joy he has found in being a husband and father. Prince Harry will offer an honest and captivating personal portrait, one that shows readers that behind everything they think they know lies an inspiring, courageous, and uplifting human story, wrote Penguin Random House. The publishing house is looking forward to bringing the Duke's words to the public. Prince Harry has harnessed his extraordinary life experience as a prince, a soldier, and a knowledgeable advocate for social issues, establishing himself as a global leader recognized for his courage and openness. It is for that reason we're excited to publish his honest and moving story. Prince Harry's decision to publish a memoir comes after his wife wrote a book of her own, a children's book entitled A Bench. The story, about the bonds between fathers and sons, quickly became a New York Times bestseller. Thank you for watching. If you like our video, would you please help us like, share and subscribe our channel. Wish you happy to see our videos. Thank you very much.